Today's topic, we want to talk about Model Town Board. And before we talk about Model Town Board, I'm Instructor Oliver. Find me on YouTube, Oliver Onguya. Subscribe, learn, and share. Now, let us talk about Model Town Board. Model Town Board is an illustration showing Kenyan Road Network. An illustration showing Kenyan Road Network. And this Model Town Board has a lot of features. We want to talk about each and every feature found on Model Town Board. And we will find them on the road outside there. Now, before we go to features, remember, the rule of Kenyan Road says always keep left unless overtaking. So overtaking, we overtake on the right hand side. But on this model town, make sure we drive on the left hand side. Features found on Model Town Board. Road reserves. Road reserves, these are reserved areas along the road which are reserved for diversion and road expansion. If they want to expand this road, then they will come and expand this area. They expand the road using this area. So it is used for road expansion. Also, when there is a breakdown in the road, in the middle of the road, so they will divert these vehicles using this road reserve. So reserve the areas along the road. You will find the people clearing the bush outside along the road. These are reserved areas. Now we have other reserved areas here. These are found in towns. Their main purpose is not for road diversion. Their main purpose is for road breakdown purposes. For instance, this vehicle is moving towards this position. Now, there is a breakdown on this vehicle. Maybe there is a puncture. You will find this. There will be a lot of jam here. So, what should you do? You will take people or look for breakdown services to take you to this area, to allow free movement of vehicles without obstruction. These are for breakdown purposes. Another feature is the central reserve. This is the central reserve. This central reserve divides two roads of one-way traffic. It's a boundary, a barrier from this road to that road. There is a barrier. You know, drivers are crazy people. They will always use the shortest route to get where they want. So, if there is no barrier here, this vehicle will start breaking the law. Each and every person will like to go faster. So, what the government now comes up with a strategy that they should block this area to avoid the obstruction. So that's why we have a central reserve. And on this central reserve, there is an opening here. A U-turn. That's another feature. A U-turn. Designated areas for safe turning. If you want to turn back, then you will use a U-turn. Okay, another feature is this one. This is the traffic island. This is the place where traffic control officer monitors and controls roundabout movement. Officer monitors and controls roundabout movement from here. Another one, this is the yellow cars. These are corners at the junction. Where you are told, do not stop here. Do not wait here. Do not stop there. Do not wait there. So you will find that this area, it is not marked yellow. You will find this kind of sign. No parking, no waiting. At the junction. No parking, no waiting. Do not stop there. Do not stop here. It will cause obstruction. Another feature found on this model townboard, it is a stop. Stop and give way sign. Stop and give way sign. These are signs found at the junction. A stop sign, a continuous white line at the junction, and it is represented by this sign. Stop. This sign. Stop. Stop at the junction and give way. This sign. Give way. Give way. Those are two major road signs. Two major road signs along the road at the junction. Two major road signs. When you get at the junction, you should stop. Why stop? You stop to give way. You stop to give way. You stop to give way at the junction. Another picture found here, we will talk about the pedestrian crossing. Pedestrian crossing. These are areas, white marked areas across the road where pedestrian or foot users, road foot users cross the road. And at pedestrian crossing, do not stop in the or do not engage in the pedestrian crossing. Do not pass here so fast. Slow down. Pass at a controlled speed. Check both sides for pedestrian. Give way if it is in use. Stop. Stop for pedestrian to cross if it is in use. Check. Do not engage pedestrian crossing. Always stop at a far distance, about 5 meters away from the zebra crossing or pedestrian crossing. Another picture found here, it is a yellow line. Let's talk about a yellow line and a white line. The difference between a yellow line and a white line. Students, listen very carefully. Examiners will always ask you, what is the difference between this yellow line and this white line? A yellow line, it is a line found on a two-way traffic. Two-way traffic, yellow line, dividing two vehicles moving opposite direction. This yellow line, dividing two vehicles moving opposite direction. And a white line, it is found on a one-way traffic. Found on a one-way traffic. Divide vehicles into lanes. Divide vehicles into lanes. So, a white line, the moment you see a white line, several white lines, know this is a one-way traffic. The moment you see a yellow line, then you will know this is a two-way. Two vehicles are moving opposite direction on one road. Now, this yellow line there is a continuous yellow line and a broken yellow line. At broken yellow line, you are told you can overtake here. You can overtake here. You can overtake here. If safe. Only overtake if safe. Don't say the law allows me to overtake. Overtake if safe. Now, the continuous yellow line, do not overtake. Broken yellow line, you can change direction. Only change direction if safe. Change direction if safe. If not safe, do not change direction. At a yellow line, do not change direction. You cannot change direction here. The white line, you can change the lane. You can change the lane here. But when you reach here at a continuous white line, do not change the lane. Stick to your lane. Observe lane discipline. Observe lane discipline. Another picture found here. Let's talk about parkings. We have two types of parking. We have angle parking, which is also called controlled parking, angle parking, controlled parking, or ample parking. This parking has rules. Let's talk about rules found on angle parking. Rule number 1, it says, park from the farthest end. When you enter angle parking, you park from the farthest end. You park from the farthest end. Do not park here at the entrance. Park from the farthest end. Rule number 2, it says, park to the nearest vehicle. park to the nearest vehicle. And rule number 3, park using forward. We park using forward gear. We park using forward gear. That's about angle parking. And in angle parking, it parks small vehicles only. It parks small vehicles only. Vehicles are parked in angles. You see, vehicles are parked in angles. It is found outside premises, buildings, premises like big hotels, churches, government offices like parliament, and so forth and so forth. So that's about angle parking. Let's talk about flush parking or parallel parking. In parallel parking, it is found along the road. It is found along the road. It parks all types of vehicles except trailer and tractors. Students, it parks all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. Now, let's see. Vehicles, this flush parking, we say it is found outside the road. It accommodates long distance drivers. So it is found outside the town, not inside the town. With the angle parking, it is found both inside the town and then outside the town. Now let us see how we park there. Can I get one student to park these vehicles for me? Can I get one student to park these vehicles for me? Yes, correct. Correct. Then we park with the reverse gear. Good. Another one. Correct. We park with a reverse gear. We park with a reverse gear. Then in this parking, when you park your vehicle, make sure you create a room. You create a room for exit. Always create a room for your exit. Now, that is all about a model town board. But before we finish, let us talk about rules of model town board. Rules of model town board. Rule number 1, it says use the shortest and the most correct route without parking. When we will be discussing or we'll be talking in the next class about movements on this road, you will know how we will be moving our vehicles using the shortest, most correct route. Rule number 2, use the longest, most correct route without using parking. Use the longest, most correct route without using parking. Rule number 3, only use parking as the last option. Only use parking as the last option. Now, before we round up, let me talk about rules of roundabout. Rules of roundabout. The most asked rule in the exam. What is the rule of roundabout? It is this one. No stopping, no waiting at the roundabout. The major rule. No stopping, no waiting at the roundabout. No stopping, no waiting at the roundabout. Now, mistakes made by drivers at the roundabout. You will find that some drivers, most drivers, you approach roundabout with the correct mistakes. You approach roundabout with the wrong lane. Do not approach roundabout with the wrong lane. When you want to take which direction are you exiting, make sure get the right lane before you approach the roundabout. Enter the roundabout with the correct lane. Enter roundabout with the correct lane. Do not enter roundabout with the wrong lane. Most drivers make mistakes by entering roundabout with the wrong lane. And another mistake, changing lane at the roundabout. Do not change lane here. Stick to your lane. If it is lane number 1, stick to your lane, then exit 1 straight. If you are in lane 2, stick to 2, exit 2 straight. Another mistake, leaving roundabout with the wrong lane. Leaving roundabout with the wrong lane. Another mistake, watching opposite traffic. You are on this direction, you are watching this traffic. Make sure you watch correct traffic. You watch correct traffic.